I'll tell you right now that this season, there's gonna be a lot of new microphones coming out just because the technology for wireless mics has just completely boomed this year. So prepare yourselves. There's gonna be quite a variety to choose from, but today we are going to be focusing on this Synco microphone. It's called the G1 A1. The A1 stands for one receiver, one transmitter. Now this microphone is the cheapest, smallest, and lightest that I've ever tried. And believe it or not, it sounds pretty good. It has a range of about 230 feet unobstructed and 131 feet with some obstructions. And don't worry, we're gonna be doing all that testing in today's video as well. And guess what? I'm using the microphone right now as we speak. Before we get into the unboxing, let me show you how tiny this thing is. This is the transmitter. This thing has a built-in mic and an optional lavalier mic that you can plug right in. And this lavalier mic, or this cable right here that you see, is mic'd up to my shirt, and this is included in the packaging. So if I unplug this little square becomes its own different microphone. You hear that? So you can either clip this onto your shirt or you can use the corded lavalier mic. In the box, we have an included case. As we unzip the case, you'll notice that we have the transmitter and the receiver along with a ton of cables. The cables are ranging from the lavalier mic itself, two different output cables, one meant for your phone and one meant for your camera. We also have a USB-C charging cable. Both the receiver and the transmitter have a USB-C port for charging. You get about 5 hours of battery life, and it only takes about 40 minutes to charge this thing halfway. Now throughout this video, since I am using this microphone, I really want you to focus on the overall sound quality. Don't forget, this thing only costs about $99, and this is running off of a 2.4 gigahertz transmission. And this is a commonly used transmission, and only recently have companies started to figure out how to block out any unnecessary noise and interference. Now the clips that are on the transmitter and the receiver double up as a clip for your shirt, pants, and it can also be mounted on the hot shoe on your camera. Then all you have to do is plug in the necessary cables and power on the transmitter and receiver. Notice here how quickly it links up. The blue light stops blinking immediately after both the transmitter and receiver are turned on. Now let's turn off the background music and let's listen to the noise. As I'm shooting this, I can't really listen to what you guys are listening to, so let me know in the comment section below what you think about the noise levels. All right, so let's do a range test. I have the Cinco mic attached to my shirt. It's the lavalier attachment, and let's just see how far we can go until we start hearing those cutoffs and interference. So the mic is rated to give us about 230 feet of range within line of sight and 131 feet when you're not within line of sight. So let's have a little walk. Life is a little bit crazy right now since I'm remodeling my place. Don't know if you guys can still hear me. Hopefully you can, because I'm only about 50 feet away. Let's go further away. Also, what I want you to do, I want you to listen to the quality of the audio, because we do have a little bit of wind coming in. I'm still within line of sight. Hopefully you guys can still see me. I'm coming up just about, I would say, over 100 feet away. All right, we're gonna be approaching 150 feet pretty soon. Okay, we're at about 150 feet. Keep walking. Hopefully it's not cutting off. And you guys let me know in the comment section if you hear those cutoffs yet, because I won't be able to know until I start editing. All right, coming up at about 220 feet. And this is, give or take, about 250 feet. And we have some obstructions in the way, and I'm gonna start walking back right now. We have cement walls, we got some structures, but you should start seeing me back in frame, or at least walking back into frame. And again, let me know in the comments section below what you feel like when it comes down to the overall quality of this mic and the range. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm using the standard wind muff that comes with this lav mic. And overall, when I was listening to the audio myself earlier while testing this microphone, I actually really liked the audio quality. As you can see, this mic performed exceptionally well, even better than what it was projected on the spec sheet. So who is this microphone for, and are there any problems with it, any gimmicks? So far, no gimmicks, no problems. There is a slight delay, 12.5 milliseconds. For most people, this is not a problem. You'll only be able to notice this delay if you plug in the headphones to your camera and listen to the live feed coming from the microphone. Very subtle delay. I've had a lot worse coming from other lavalier microphones, but you won't have any problems when it comes down to either syncing audio or just playing back the audio with the video when you're editing. So because this microphone is so low profile and it weighs almost nothing, I think my Sony a7S III has finally met its best friend. So if you're interested in this microphone, go ahead and check out the link for it down below in the description box, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.